Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we're talking about a lot, including the new update is coming out tomorrow morning, technically. Wednesday, April 14th, 12.4 is scheduled for 2 a.m. Eastern. So I say tonight because I'll be staying up all night tonight, making sure to get at least 2 videos out for you within the first 12 hours. One of them will be out right away, talking about all the new changes. This is expected to be the biggest update yet. So if you haven't already, I'm going to remind you, earlier than usual, make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's about 38% of you guys, because so many of you guys have been subbing, that number's going down. I appreciate it, that watch these videos all the time that aren't subscribed. So make sure to sub. I'll keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. And if you could, touch that like button for me right now if you are excited. I'm excited, man. They did it, so it was delayed, right? It was a day late. So sorry, I didn't mean to give you false info, but I just, based on every other week so far, the updates have always been Tuesday morning. So they postponed it this week. We don't know why, but it is coming out for sure. Here are the bugs that are currently set to be fixed in 12.4. They're on your screen now. Yeah, you can see them. Grenades temporarily disabled. That one's been out there for a while. We'll talk about, there's something about grenades though, specifically more than just that change or that bug fix. And you can see some general ones there and a bunch of other battle royale. You can pause the video if you need to look at it a little bit longer, or it's linked down below. Before we talk about other things to expect in tonight's update, the first thing, I'm just going to say tonight. It's tomorrow morning. A lot of people tweet at me when I say tonight. Tonight means tomorrow morning. I know a lot of you get that. But some people tweet at me and say, Rush, you're lying. It wasn't tonight. It's 12 a.m. So it's 1 minute after tonight. 12 a.m. my time at least. So yesterday there was a video uploaded by Cypher, number 4 on trending for gaming, called We Need to Talk About Fortnite. It's a good watch. It's about half an hour and basically just discusses all the changes, all the things that need to be looked at going into future versions of Fortnite, and how to fix the game, right? The day before that, RIP Fortnite was trending on Twitter, trending worldwide. So there's been a lot of talk, and we've talked about so much of it, so I'm not going to repeat myself. We've talked about a lot of what Cypher talked about. It was a good video, but one thing, and I actually put this on my Twitter as well, the best part I think about his video, my favorite part, the thing that stuck with me is, here's the tweet. I especially agree with the fact that Epic's effort to communicate with us would greatly influence the way the community perceives changes. We just want Season 1 communication back. That was my point. There was a lot of good points made, but that was my favorite point. Even if they're the same type of changes we've been getting, they've been good changes nonetheless, but even if a bad change comes out in the future, just them putting the effort out there to tell us why they make these changes like they used to in Season 1 is going to make us, the community, perceive these changes in a better way, because they're actually talking to us, they're putting the effort out there to explain themselves. And I think that is a great point to make, something I completely agree with, and I think a lot of us do as well. And then my other point is something we've talked about is get back to changing the meta every week. Just little bits. Buff the pump shotgun a little bit. Nerf grenades a little bit. Just, even if we're perfectly balanced, keep changing things because it keeps things fresh. League of Legends has been doing that every month and a half. They change the meta. They buff characters, they nerf. Even if things seem to be balanced, it keeps it fresh, it keeps it entertaining, and keeps players excited to come back for more. So that's my point on that. I wanted to touch on that because it was a big video yesterday and it's been a big topic, and I think Fortnite's going to respond. I got a feeling that they're going to start communicating more, because they see the enormous amount of, I guess, complaints specifically about communication. One of those complaints, and the big thing is that Cypher talked about, is skill-based matchmaking. And first off, what's your opinion on skill-based matchmaking? Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? I get both sides. I really do. There was this post on Reddit, and I really liked this post, and I thought it could kind of open up why maybe we enjoyed non-skill-based matchmaking in public matches, of course, back in the day a little bit more, and why it worked. And here's his explanation. It's a Reddit post. Without skill-based matchmaking, your typical lobby looks like this. You've got S tier, 1 player every few matches. These are the pro players. You've got A tier, 5 players that know how to, people that know how to peanut butter edit and Mongrel Classic. I don't even know what a peanut butter edit is. What is that? I don't know the lingo on that. B tier, 80 players. These are the average skill level. And then C tier and below, these are the bots and the noobs that you see in Team Rumble. Not everyone's a noob in Team Rumble, come on. But people that have just started playing, things like that. So this is how it's split. But his point is basically that with an area, I guess in the old season 1, I'm saying old chapter 1, I should say, when OG Tilted Towers, it was such a good... Tilted Towers was such a good landing spot, such a good location, because it forced, not really forced, but just naturally, all the best players went to Tilted Towers in order to just work on their skill, get a lot of fights, engage a lot, because, I mean, naturally, that's how you get better. You get in more gunfights. How do you get more gunfights? Back in Chapter 1, you go to Tilted Towers. So with Tilted Towers, it almost acted as some alternative to skill-based matchmaking, because all the best players would fight and eliminate each other at Tilted, and one would come out on top. So you'd have a less percentage of those S tier, A tier players remaining compared to the B tier and C tier, and they're fighting at other locations. Now again, he has a huge post on this, so I'll link it down below, but that's the gist of it. And I like that. I've never really thought of it that way. And once Tilted started changing into Neo-Tilted, things like that, it became a way less decentralized spot, because it just wasn't as fun. I mean, I used to land Tilted all the time with the boys, and when Neo-Tilted came out, I don't even remember the order of some of the Tilted changes, but when Neo came out, we did not go there at all. And then that starts to spread it out, and then you've got a good player, S tier, A tier player, winning at each different location, and thus there's going to be a higher chance you as a B tier, a C tier player run into one of those good players later on in the match. Does that make sense to you? So maybe an alternative skill-based matchmaking is create another extremely centralized location. Just one. I know that has some cons to it as well, but I thought that was a really good point, so I thought we'd touch on that. Moving on here, HypeX, the grenades will not return in competitive modes, confirmed by the community coordinator, Empty Tux. So that's a good, I mean, grenades were pretty OP in competitive, if you didn't know. People were figuring out exactly how to place them so that they blew up right on top of your target. Pretty easy to do, honestly, once you get the hang of it. So they are now disabled for the integrity of FNCS, because it's been that way throughout. Another Fortnite times Quibi ad or collaboration here, and it is for the show The Sauce. AO and TO are on the hunt to find the squad with the most sauce, so you can stop by Risky Reels to catch the show at top of every hour. So looks like they're going to be doing a lot of shows here, promoting some of the shows through Fortnite. That's part of I don't know how to say that, Quibi's $500 million marketing campaign. So a cool way to do it. Again, the last one was kind of a disaster, but either way, it's good promotion. And honestly, they're not removing Risky Reels, one of my favorite spots there. It's obviously being used for something, so that makes me happy. Moving on here, Fortnite has officially announced the season extension that we discussed in a previous video. June 4th is the set date right now for the release of Chapter 2, Season 3. The link to the post wasn't working. It was down for some reason, but a big thing that they said here was before then, there's going to be a lot of content coming in the current season. We have multiple game updates on the way that will deliver fresh gameplay, new challenges, bonus XP, and a couple more surprises up our sleeve. And on top of that, they did say there will be multiple ways to earn the golden versions of some of these battle pass skins. I don't know if that means more challenges and multiple different ways to get XP, or if you're going to be able to earn these golden agents without getting XP in some different pathway to get there. I'll let you know once we know more, but yeah, the extension that we knew was coming, we didn't know how long it was going to be, June 4th. So let me know your thoughts on that one. Next here, some news from yesterday is the final 2 files from 12.3 have been decrypted, and here's what they are: the Recon Strike backpack and the Point Patroller skin. These are most likely all 99% confirmed PlayStation Plus pack. We see these come up once in a while, and even though it says item shop in those pictures, disregard that. It doesn't mean much. FireMonkey confirms. So yeah, PlayStation Plus pack coming soon for you PlayStation guys. Also, Deathrun, in Deathrun news, they're hosting there's a worldwide tournament going on right now. I believe it's for $5,000. I'll link this post down below. And it's the best 3 players win the prize. Have fun. Flakes Power Deathrun 2.0. I'm sure it's a tough one. I haven't actually played Flakes, but it's Deathrun 2.0, so I'm sure a lot of you Deathrun guys have played 1.0, the original one. But yeah, there's some money on the line, so I thought I would quickly tell you about it. Moving on here, Fire Monkey. The support of creator applications are down at the moment. He's curious if they will make the requirements to get in more strict. And yeah, just a picture showing it there. Right now, it's not too hard to get support of creator, right? I believe you need 1,000 followers on some platform, any platform, or you created a map or something like that that gets featured. And yeah, I think he's right. I think he's onto something here. They might be making some changes to that to make it a little bit more difficult to get in. Moving on here, some storyline stuff. Midas's chair got moved from the agency to the Big Blue House in Salty Springs. At first, I thought this was where Midas may have moved because there is a ghost document on the table. But if you look in the trash can, you can see a Join Ghost poster. Interesting. Definitely keep an eye on this location. And it's crazy people notice this small stuff, eh? But I thought I'd point that out. And the final thing I have for you today is from HypeX. And it is, you will receive these rewards for free if you watch FNCS Finals on Twitch from April 17th to 19th. And you can see it there. I'm not a big fan of the skateboard back bling, but I got a bit, that one looks pretty cool. That one looks very cool. Got that gold theme going for us. And then you've got the emote and the spray there. Or the bat, is it an emote? Whatever you want to call it. So we got to keep in mind the pickaxe, the FNCS pickaxe, is not included in this. So this was one of our options for that ranked reward. So there's a good chance that will be a reward for placing well in FNCS. But nothing again has been announced about that. That's from the files. You'll know what I'm talking about if you're a fan of these videos and watch all of them. But yeah, exciting. You can get some free stuff. I mean, I'm going to be watching it anyways. I'm excited for some high competitive FNCS finals, the best of the best. So I'm sure lots of you guys will be watching anyways as well, and you get some free stuff on top of it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed today's video, touch that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Code TheCampingRusher if you're purchasing any skins, or use somebody's, specifically some of the leakers from today's video, just because they help these videos, of course. They make these videos, so I appreciate their support, and you might as well type their code in. Help somebody out. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.